So there you go, that is meat and batter pudding made, a modern take on an old-fashioned recipe. Hi everyone, welcome to Backyard Chef. I'm Rick. Today we're making a meat and batter pudding. Now we're going to do a modern twist on a really old-fashioned recipe which came around in the 1940s from a company selling ovens. Now Glenn and friends over in Canada made a fantastic video of the old school way, and I'm making it the modern way. We're going to turn it round and put it the modern way so we can enjoy today. It's a straightforward, easy recipe, and it is so easy. The batter is a Yorkshire pudding. The meat, we're going to use minced beef, but you can use anything you like. You can use lamb, chicken, pork, beef, up to you. And this can be adapted so you can use just vegetables and no meat. It's that easy. It's a simple filling recipe. So let's crack on. What we got to do, we got to make the Yorkshire pudding batter first. Just chuck it to one side, and then we'll carry on with the rest of the stuff. In here, all-purpose plain flour. In here, salt. In here, milk. In here, eggs. In here, whiskey thing. Come on, bring it all in. It's only a Yorkshire pudding batter, so there's nothing to get too flustered over. Now the thing is with this, you can just stuff it on the side. You don't have to worry about all the lumps if there's any lumps in there. It will rehydrate with the fluid. The lumps are just the flour. You know, everybody has to whisk and whisk and whisk and whisk and whisk and whisk. Well, I can tell you that's as whisking as I'm going to do. Finished. Okay, we got some onion to do. We got a carrot. We got some celery. I'm putting garlic in. We're going for some potatoes, and we're using minced beef. So let's crack on. Grab a couple of tubs, and we want to be dicing some onion. Nice and steady. Now you can dice it any which way you want, as big or as small as you want. There's nothing too technical about this type of meal. You just chuck it all in, cook it and enjoy. It's very straightforward. I've already peeled some potatoes. We just want to cube them, and you can see I've got some odd bits because, as per usual, I'm using potatoes that need using up. So we want some little cubes like that. And this type of recipe is open to as much as you want to put in. You know, it's like a use-up recipe. Back in the day, in the 1940s, it was a real meal, but now we can use it as a fridge clearance meal. So, you know, you've got old carrot, you've got old onions, you've got celery that need using up. Use it. You don't have to make a stew. You know, you can still enjoy the same type of ingredients as a nice filling meal. And this can be rewarmed. Not a problem. So we'll add that like that. We've got some celery, look. As big as small as you like, and you know, to be quite fair, it doesn't really matter. That can go in with the carrot, and they can cook together. So it's cube of carrot. Don't forget, carrot cooks longer, so cube smaller. A little bit of garlic, optional, but you know, a lot of people say it's not optional. And I want that flavour in there. Big or small as you like, as usual. For all those people like to mince the heck out of it, please feel free. Okay, get a flame on. A little bit of oil in there. And we're going in with a little bit of butter. Of course we are. Why? Because butter gives flavour. And the oil stops the solids from burning. Okay, you can put your mince in and brown it, then add your onions, add your garlic. I'm going to put the onions in first. So we'll just give this a little stir, release the flavour of the onions in there. There's no particular really order to do this, you know, you could do your mince first, followed by your onions, but if we put this in now, and then put the mince in, the mince is going to take on a nice flavour. Just give it a minute to lose that rawness out of there. Okay, in there with our mince. A little bit of seasoning on that mince, salt and pepper. To taste, whatever you like. Start to break it up, mix it in, start cooking. Now this was a frozen pack of meat, so I reckon there's going to be quite a lot of water come out of here. So we'll just cook it off. Okay, clear yourself a space, get your garlic in there, stir it in. Okay, I'm going in there with some dried thyme. Right, carrot, celery, potatoes, stir in. And we're just going to keep giving this a little cooking for about 5 or 6 minutes, and then we're going to chuck our stock in here and some tomato puree, a little bit of Worcester sauce, and we're good to go. So a little dobbing of tomato puree, a good tablespoon in there, look. Now the old-fashioned recipes to make meat and batter pudding, you would use ketchup, that's true, or mace, ground mace, in the old-fashioned days. We got tomato puree, we're going in there with some Worcester sauce. So we're just going to give this a couple of minutes like this. If it gets any colour, that's fantastic, because it's going inside. Now, we're not trying to colour it, we're not trying to cook it. Okay, I'm using a beef stock or a beef gravy mix made out of powder. You can use cubes and water, not a problem. All right, we want that in there. Now, if you make a lot of the stuff, you could save some for your gravy. Stir it in, and we're going to cook this for about 10 minutes. All the flavours are going to play together, and the veg is going to start to soften. So about 10 minutes, simmer, simmer, and in that 10 minutes give it a little stir. Okay, it's time to put this together. Okay, you want a deep baking tray. A deep tray. And it's basically simple. It's put that lot in there. Oh, there's a lot there. Try and get it distributed evenly. Bring in the pudding. One of those, nice and gently. And it's over the top. On a tray. Now for us, we're going to put it in on a cold tray, but I would recommend having the tray in there to start off with. But you know, even I forgot to put the tray in there. So when you've had your time, out it comes. Oh, look at that thing. On there. Look at that thing. That is sensational. Crispy top, it's going to be soft underneath, and it's going to go soft because it's a batter pudding. It's steaming inside, so you're going to have a little bit of crispiness on top with the Yorkshire pudding mix, and it's going to be soft underneath. Come on, straight down there. Oh, yes, please. I want that corner. Oh, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, now we're talking. Oh, on there with some peas. Oh yes, please. Just look at that. That is our meat and batter pudding, a modern day version. Oh, you know, it's one of those you can't wait to get tucked into, you know. You've got a nice bit of crispiness on there. You've got that nice soggy pudding in there. Actually, it's not soggy. It's just soft. Oh, delightful. Oh, it's a bit warm. Potatoes. That is delightful. Wow. What a fantastic take on an old-fashioned recipe, meat and batter pudding. Oh, so easy to do. Oh yeah, I love that. Love that. Oh, you just can't go wrong with something like this, you know. And a little bit of the old English for me. Oh, get that on there. Oh yes, please. Come on. Oh, it's steaming. Oh. That is absolutely sensational. That's a little warming filler right there. Good for winter, not a problem. So there you go. That is meat and batter pudding made. A modern take on an old-fashioned recipe. Can't stop eating it. If you like what we're doing, don't forget, share with your friends. Tell them how easy it is to make meat and batter pudding. Real comfort dish right there. And if you do like what we're doing, a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, ring that bell. We'll catch you in the next video. Oh yeah.